Okay, morning guys. This is the project again, and it's Rishiv. Um, sorry, I'm just pausing advertisement. Okay, geez, I look a little messed up. I just got up. I didn't brush my teeth or clean my hair or anything like that. Can't really leave right now, so I figured I might as well just do something. And sort of committed to. I want to mention two quick points. And we're not going to do the introduction unless to the very end. I don't believe it's necessary. We're gonna right now. I think I could mark this as like a fourth. I was gonna say fourth marathon, but that's not quite appropriate. It's not really a fourth marathon. I don't know what it is, and maybe it doesn't matter what it is. Um, Basically, sometimes you make it to a point, and this has happened several times throughout the project, where we reach a point where we can't afford to do anything except for the basic necessities. Um, and so you would imagine that normally speaking, in a regular sort of side gig or project, it kind of falls by the wayside, and then you don't actually end up doing the project at all because basic necessities come first. I don't know, food, money, shelter, whatever it is, health. In this case, the project encapsulates that, so it's noteworthy to mention that during the project and continue on that same vibe, because the topics of basic necessities are actually a core, fundamental part of the project in the first place. So in this particular episode, we'll just be, and the next couple episodes, um, yeah, we could call it marathon number 4, but it wouldn't be a marathon, because usually these don't last very long. Where you have to clean up declutter your basic needs by taking care of, like basic hygiene, like just getting the sleep cycle right, wake up on time, eating on time, leaving on time, um, things that are so core and fundamental that it precedes even basic food and shelter. It's just about having a regular health cycle, lifestyle cycle. That's how basic it is. It's literally about having being able to perform your basic daily activities, like going to the washroom, like eating, like leaving and going outdoors, and then coming back on time. Like so basic. And yeah, and that depends on several things. So the first episode here, and there might not even be introduction. So we're just going to declutter a lot of the food here. I'm going to take a pause. I'm going to collect. No, first of all, I'll showcase. Right? More food has accumulated over the course of the past couple episodes. I was still working on income tax expenses. I didn't realize how well. I kind of knew how complicated they could become, but separating the expenses with my accountant, um, or really getting his advice, and then based off his advice, separating myself made me realize, this is taking me roughly 3 weeks of actually working on the spreadsheet. And so everything, even though we made so much progress in taking a shower and cleaning up the entire room and throwing all the garbage and stuff like that, it's kind of within the past 6 days, I haven't taken a shower again. Things are cluttering up again. And so what's come to my attention even earlier, but I didn't take action on it, was there's just kind of two categories right now, because we're in that kind of zone where you can only focus on the basic activities, so the fundamentals. So this narrows things down to there's no more intricacy. It's only about what you should do and what you do not do, what to do and what don't you do, what is essential and basic and fundamental, and what is not. So it's a very, I guess you could say, like a, I don't know, what's the white word? It's a black and white. It's a binary split. You know, it's just nonsense or it's important. And if it's important, you do it. And if it's nonsense, you just scrap it. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a lot of scrapping for the next couple episodes. So the first scrapping episode here, um, where we just say, fuck you to the shit that can't be allowed to take up more of my time, is the garbage. And maybe it's called scrapping series. So I'm going to pause the episode. You just saw everything in the background, right? So I'm going to pause this recording, and then I'm gonna pull everything up front. You can tell I have not been working out. I got that shoulder and neck, like this kind of really bad neck posture right now. Yeah, so I'm gonna pause and take a look at trash here, and then we're just gonna throw that away. So give me about, well, you guys will see it in a flash, but I'm gonna pause it for a moment. All right, so I just collected everything in that split second, and what you'll see here on the left-hand side is kind of all this stuff that we've got to throw away, and there's still more. So, like I said, it just took 6 days, and then we accumulate all this stuff. I admit some of the food here actually is stuff that is, you could say, we didn't finish eating, right, from the previous week. So there's not just the past 6 days, but there's some stuff here that was unfinished, and then we finished it over the course. So let's just kind of cover everything in brief detail here. So we got these Triscuit black pepper, cracked pepper things, high on fiber while we bought it. Also for food, there's other things, nutritionals we're not covering in detail. So basically the pricing, the brand, the type, and some main nutritional highlights. So high on fiber, 3 grams fiber per 30 grams. We want to eat it, tastes good. Triscuit, bought from Shoppers. Logistics is just close and nearby. Cost about $2.50. This is the bar snack mix from Joe's Tasty Travels. 3 grams of fiber, so high on fiber per 50 grams. Not as good as the other one, but it was just nearby in Walmart. Cost, I think, about $3 or $4. But it's down. And it's not finished yet, so that one actually, I'm not sure if I'm going to finish it at all. Maybe I'll keep it, maybe I'll throw it away. We got these Breton crackers, original, also not finished. So we'll have to finish this as well. We put oregano and basil inside. 225 grams. This one has very low fiber, doesn't like 1 gram of fiber per 20 grams, per 18 grams. And once again, from a dollar store, just purchased it for like $2 and or $1.50, something like that. Maybe it was like really cheap. And again, we just wanted to avoid anything that was deep fried, like chips and stuff like that. So we bought these crackers instead to munch on in case we get the cravings for food. Bits and bites. This one happens to be something that I think everyone in the 90s remembers, like Bits and Bites cheddar mix. They used to have these commercials. Anyways, really bad for you because 600 milligrams of sodium, 580 per 50 grams. Toss this away. It's just 2 grams of fiber per 50 cheddar. For the record, the reason why things, no, I'll keep that for later. Beginning of the next video. I'll mention it now though, because I know I'll forget. Is that reason why things have fallen apart once again have to do with so many other things that we just couldn't handle. There was just so much time constraints, and yeah, the basic routine, and you can think like hygiene and stuff. I can't believe that stuff all fell to the wayside, but it did. Yeah, that's what happens when you have deadlines and stuff. But anyways, that's that. Also from Dollarama, this is like $2 or whatever. Put that to the side. The next thing from Dollarama, you can tell I'm trying to keep things fresh by constantly having something visual to look at. And here we have these Reese's cookie dough things. Trying to turn around the ring light. Cookie dough. Flavor Reese's Pieces. 170 grams for $2 or $1.50, something like that. Really bad, 22 grams per 41 grams. And we wanted to try it, never tried it before. That's basically what it's all about. That's all it was. I just wanted to see what it tasted like. But it was also a bit of a snack. I bought 2 of these packages. Really unhealthy. Toss that to the side. We got the young coconut. Oh, we should probably cover the drinks all together. So before we do that, we have this hickory, I don't know, not hickory stick, sorry, Humpty Dumpty Ringolos barbecue flavor. So we're moving towards some really bad stuff to eat now. 300, 500, 600 grams, 570 milligrams of sodium. Really bad for you. 600 and 350 milligrams of potassium. That's all right. Fiber, 2 grams per 50. This is bought for like $2.25 up here from the dollar store. Okay. Put that to the side. It's all grass. Okay, so I want to give a little plan for the things that we have remaining food. So for example, these 2 packages here, these 3 packages here, including the bites, these all have remaining food inside. So what we're going to do is we're going to pour all of it together into this resealable one, and then just mix it all together and have just one container. And then we'll toss these 2 wraps away to the side. Or package bags within a bag within a bag. It's all garbage. Speaking of wraps and garbage, there's also this D Gourmet kettle cooked jalapeno chips. Once again, a favorite. It's really bad because it's not that. Surprisingly, this is better than the other ones. 600 milligrams of potassium, so it's reversed. That's too much potassium to a degree. No, it's not too much. It's just right. But just the fact that there's so much salt per 50 grams weight. Sodium, 300 milligrams or 270. Toss this away as well. Again, $2 from Dollarama or dollar store. But we bought it because we knew that we wanted something to eat. Next, packaged food. Sweetened dry papaya chunks. Everything here is, you can tell, I'm buying basically everything deliberately that is non-perishable. I don't want it to rot and spoil. We have sodium here, 90 milligrams, potassium 10 milligrams. This one's really bad because it's a dried fruit, so it's got 31 grams of sugar per 40 grams. It's just all sugar basically. Next, we're just going through everything one at a time. This is a recent purchase, but this one comes from yesterday, and it's Joe's Tasty Travels cornflakes with flax seeds. Corn chips with flax seeds. It says chips, but not really chips. 5 grams of fiber. 5 grams of fiber per 50 grams. By far one of those that has the most fiber per gram. Proteins, 4 grams. You can tell 300 gram total. This one costs only $3 because flax seeds is really cheap. Mostly bought this so that I'd have something to eat, because I knew that I'd want to eat something. I want to not allow myself to eat anything unless it was like deliberately healthy to a degree. Put a lot of oregano or basil. I poured inside this, and yeah, there's a disposable spoon on the inside. It's all trash. Speaking about more trash that is disposable, we have all these T&T brand chopsticks, wooden chopsticks wrappers. So we'll all tuck this inside the wrappers and we'll throw it away as well. Okay. Again, this is something that I would probably pour inside with, mix it with all the other, I'll pour the 4 bags of food that's remaining in together. We'll mix it up and then we'll just have it in a single bag. Okay. Or something like that, I don't know. All right, we're moving on to a little bit of the drinks now, and then we'll cover hot food. So next that we got to throw away is 3 bottles, it seems. Let me make sure that's everything. We've got a G0, Gatorade 0 grams of sugar, fruit punch. There was another one that I couldn't show you because I threw it away already. There was like a full 1 liter. It wasn't grape. It was the first time buying a blue version, so raspberry. But anyways, fruit punch and raspberry. That one was 1 liter. This one's 710 milliliters. Anyways, recyclable, toss it away. $2, I believe, for the 1 liter. And this one is about $1.50. And again, from a dollar store. Why? Because we just needed something to drink outdoors. And we can't really bring our own water container. It's got a hole inside it. It's also very inconvenient because every time I bring the water container, and ideally I want to be drinking water, but it tends to, the cap opens and it spills. Okay, young coconut water right here. I didn't finish it because I looked at the bottom and it's pretty much past the best before date. It was tasting kind of funky. So I finished about 2/3 and I left the rest. Yeah, has to be recycled. But if I could, the bottles have to be recycled. There's all recyclable stuff. The garbage, the wraps, that's all garbage. Sugar, 7 grams per half of a can, 250 mils. So full can is 14 grams. There are other types of carbohydrates in there, so I'm pretty sure that it's just a bit of a marketing thing. But anyways, 1 gram of fiber. So the whole can is 2 grams of fiber, and that's usually why we buy this, because it has soluble fiber that can help me flush my body whenever I have like constipation and stuff. Pretty bad. Okay, last drink here is this, at least for without the meals. You'll see what I'm talking about. Fruit to go, phrase, so strawberry, to 500 milliliters also to toss. This is only for $1 from Walmart, really cheap. Once again, I don't buy that as often because it has 90 milligrams of sucralose, sweeteners, artificial sweeteners. So I'll try not to do that and put that away. Now we're going to move to the hot food section, and there's quite a bit, but I'm going to have to pause the video for a moment so that I can grab everything. You can tell everything's a mess. Just all it took was 6 days of working on income taxes and other things, like setting up a camera. We'll talk about that soon. Popcorn chicken, and so it's from TNT. It's for $4.50 after tax, $5 something, $5.09. Reduced price. It was an end of day sale. Had like popcorn chicken with like some kind of Chinese vegetables. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna pause the video now. So that's $5 from TNT Supermarket, and I'm going to pause and get the other hot food. Okay, so hot food. This is all garbage. We kept it here only specifically for purpose of covering it. So we have this, first of all, that is, they're both Chinese takeout. This one's from a nearby store, plaza, that my friend went to purchase while I was working on taxes, and he really kept insisting on seeing me. And I appreciate that. So I was at the library the whole time, just working on the spreadsheet in the database, working through the expenses, the categories. And he called me, we had this conversation. He's like, yeah, okay. He decided to pick something up for me, and I really appreciate that. So last amen, grateful for, the support that we get sometimes. Inside is a styrofoam box. I'm not going to open it, or am I? Maybe I can. Yeah, we can do that. But I have to be careful because inside this, oh, that's the wrong one. This is the wrong one. That I bought myself. This is the one from my friend. I was at the library. So inside is a styrofoam box with barbecued pork called siu mai ta siu jiu. So deep fried pork belly, barbecued pork belly. And then we have, he was going to buy one with chicken as well. I think he had that one instead. And then there's rice inside with some greens, like Chinese leafy greens. For $6, really cheap, can't go wrong. Plastic bag outside, inside's all garbage. I think it makes sense to take all that plastic wrap, all these like bags here, after pouring out the food into a single bag. We'll take all the wrap and place it inside these, and then we'll unwrap this and seal it inside a plastic bag. And it's all garbage at the same time. Okay. We can also put the hot food container inside here as well, right? And we'll probably do that after. And the last thing of hot food, there is something else I have to cover. It's actually a fruit that's actually kind of healthy, but I didn't actually get the time to finish it or eat it, or just didn't eat it at all. Is this so here's the bag that I actually bought myself. I didn't realize. Inside, we went to eat together, the three of us. There was me, my friend, mutual friend as well, and we all went to eat at a Chinese restaurant that was like, it's a real throwback to a time. Yeah, many years ago, you could say, maybe 10 years ago, maybe longer, 15. And inside is this tray, like a big tray, as well as styrofoam box. Pay like 25 cents for this. Again, $6 for my buddy bought that. So this is $13, 25 cents for the styrofoam box for takeout, as well as the bag. 13 for the meal, It was this double sauce, like tomato sauce and cheese and tomato sauce. It's kind of weird. Pasted over like egg stir fried rice, and there was like chicken as well, and it was really good. It was really good. Chicken, stir fried egg rice, tomato paste, as well as like cheese. It's kind of weird. And then there was also included a soup, so it was a full meal, as well as a drink. So the whole dish plus a soup was like a pork soup or something like that, traditional Chinese. And then we had also a soybean drink, which you can switch up for like bubble tea or lemonade or whatever. But I just want to get the traditional Chinese feel to it, so got the soybean. All right, that's it. That's almost everything. What I'm going to do is going to pause this video now and grab the last thing, the banana, and then we'll condense it all into one. Okay, so let me go and grab the banana. Okay. Well, I tried to pause the video, but it kept going. Anyways, there's some crackers here, red chili. Just not enough time. I'm going to pause the video, and I'm going to just stuff it all together, the garbage that we have. We'll have a second video covering trash. All right. Wow, I look like a nutcase, dude. 1, 2, 3, red. Oh, God, that's horrible. What a bad combination. Pretty crazy. Anyways, we have this here, bread and crackers. So I wrapped everything away. Okay. Let's just cover all the food that's remaining. So right now with crackers and chopsticks and a spoon all in here. And then for the bits and bites, it now has a combination of the Dumpty rings as well as the basil and oregano put inside. Also, as well as the flax seeds and the bar mix. So it's about 5 different things put together now. You can seal it. There are chopsticks here as well. Can't really show you on the inside, can I? It's hard to see, but it's a big mix now. And the only other thing that's food remaining is this as well. The bread and crackers are taken out of the container because that's going to be recycled. Okay, so we'll leave these here. These are the only 2 bags of food out of everything that we've covered so far. Okay. So if I turn the camera now and compare it to the way it was before, that's all that's left. Right there. Okay. So it's like a before-after shot. Now, here's the cartridge that recycle, right, with the container. Inside is the Gatorade. We put it into one. Easy package, easy to throw away. We also have these black pepper. Inside we have the 2 drinks, the coconut water. That's not finished yet as well, but it's okay. This is all recyclables. Okay. And we're gonna take it out when we leave today, for sure. Okay. If I had to total everything, I would say probably about $50 worth over the past week. And then here's food. Once again, you can see that I've unwrapped it and then tied it back together after putting all the packaging in. All the garbage. This one here on the side here has the banana as well. The chips bag, the trail mix bag, the dried fruits, bananas. So these are all garbage now. And so if I want to do that, I can showcase just by moving the camera down here. And here's a before after shot of all the garbage now. Right down here. Okay. I'll take these out. So that's it for this video. Just really important that I get through all this stuff. 25 minutes, took a little bit longer than I wanted to, but that's okay. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Well, let's be honest, this is not the video that's meant for other people. It's meant for me just getting everything back in order again. Yeah, that's that. So I'm gonna go to the next video. We'll cover spices as well as herbs and other food that we have not finished, which isn't a lot remaining, really. Yeah. And the main reason why I actually want to get this video out done, not only because I couldn't leave at the moment, but also because, and also decluttering, making sure that I could actually get the room cleaner, is because I want to test uploading this to Patreon and then working on this draft while I'm outdoors at a shopping center downtown. So, in other words, working on the project without being inside residence. That's something that I should have done a long time ago. And that would speed up the process of production, being able to work on this project on my second laptop, the old laptop. So that's something that I'll consider attempting later today. See you then. Okay. All right. Again, if you guys have anything to clutter, I don't think there's a lot of commentary. You're gonna put nobody's gonna come and watch stuff like this and then leave a comment. But if you for some reason you do, just place it down there and yeah, cleaning your room, decluttering, all that kind of stuff. That's it. Next one we'll have to cover more food, but it's not of the same type. It's more got to do with spices, probably herbs and nutritional supplements, as well as remaining food, I suppose, that actually is just regular food. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's all about just getting stuff done. Okay, see you next one.